Cubs down to their final out. Carson Kelly grounded to short. Ortiz makes the play. Ball game over. The Brewers will play for the pennant.
And just like that, the Brewers are moving on. The Brewers ousting the Cubs in the NLDS, punching their ticket to the NLCS, and we have all the champagne celebration coverage your heart could desire. A special edition of Big 12 Sports Saturday starts right now.
Our kitchen's always cooking.
For just the fourth time in franchise history, the Brewers are heading to a league championship series, taking on the Cubs in Game 5 right here at American Family Field, right on the field behind us. 3-1, Drew Olson, Dario Melendez, Stephanie Sutton, live here at American Family Field. As I promised you, we have tons of post-game coverage following this Game 5 NLDS win over your Chicago Cubs, over the bad guy Chicago Cubs, I should say. Stephanie Sutton is down on the field. She was also part of that champagne celebration. Let's send it down to her because, Steph, I know you were right in the middle of it. What a moment. What a night to be a Brewers fan.
Dario, it was incredible to see the reaction from the crowd outside here when that final out came here at American Family Field. And I know you were inside that clubhouse with that champagne celebration. I mean, just what a night here to see him clinch a must-win Game 5.
So inside that clubhouse during that champagne celebration, you know I had to make a beeline to the Brewers closer / opener for this game, Trevor McGill. You were up 2-0, that lead went away, but you came back, you fought, you got this win. What does that say about this team?
Team's resilient, man. That's what we've been doing all year. Hey, give me that right here. Let's go!
When you found out you were going to the opener, what was your mindset?
I mean, I've done it before, and like I said to the media and everything else, I don't give a shit I pitched. They wanted me to come set the tone. I feel like I did a good job of doing that, and the boys responded with the win.
Finally, how are you feeling right now?
Amazing. We got a lot of partying to go.
Congrats.
Thank you, guys.
It's been amazing. It's just awesome to have a team around me, and it's fun.
You talked about the team. You guys were up 2-0. That lead went away. You came here. You took care of business. What does that say about this team?
Yeah, I mean, we're never going to stop, and there's always a chance for us to win in a game.
Did Murphy say anything to you guys after the game?
No, nothing crazy. I mean, it was pretty normal, but just trying to have fun, but we still got work to do.
Still got work to do, but right now, how are you feeling?
It's so much fun. It's electric.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
A week ago, 10 days ago, I didn't think Chad Patrick would be on the playoff roster. And here he is as a star and in the discussion for MVP, as you mentioned. His season it typified what the Brewers did. He held them in, He held the fort early and gave them really big innings when everybody was hurt, when they started with the rotation hurt. He was solid as a rock, and then he hit the skids. He got demoted. They brought him back, and it was just like, well, he's just going to eat up some innings in September, and we'll see what he has. And he pitched well enough to pitch his way onto the playoff roster. What a story he has been. And if he can keep this up, my goodness. I mean, I don't know if his future, I think he'd be a starter, but look at how he's pitching in this relief role to be able to come in with guys on base like that.
He kind of reminds me of Marco Estrada from 2011. Like a guy that can just kind of like come in, calm things down, give you some length when you need it. And they came with 3 huge hits in this deciding Game 5 NLDS. So coming up on Big 12 Sports Saturday, we talked about the guys on the mound. Now we're going to talk about the guys in the batter's box. We're going to head back inside that Brewers champagne celebration, hear from some of the key bats that helped deliver this Brewers NLDS Game 5 win. The Brewers popping bottles inside their clubhouse. First time since 2018 that they have won a series. They have been to the playoffs a bunch since then. The most success this franchise has had in their entire history. They hadn't been able to get over that hump. They were able to get over that hump this year. First time since 2018 they have had 2 champagne celebrations, Drew Olson, Dario Melendez, but it wasn't just the guys inside that clubhouse, down that dugout step that were celebrating. Fans staying out, celebrating with this team. We saw players giving them t-shirts, hats. Heck, I saw Trevor McGill give a fan a cigar. He was of age, so I don't think there's going to be any issues there. But there's also some fan celebration happening out inside the parking lot. That is where our TJ Dicehart is. And TJ, you can tell by my voice, trying to talk to these guys in there that there's a lot of celebrating. I bet there was tons of celebrating outside in the parking lot.
And many of them admitted to us they were a little nervous coming into this game, coming off those 2 losses against the Chicago Cubs. They knew what was at stake, a trip to the NLCS. Let's listen to what some of those fans had to say when the Brewers won.
Dude, I've never felt this feeling of the Brewers. We choke year after year after year. This year's different with Euchre Magic. We're winning it all!
This is the revenge season. We take the Cubs, we take the Dodgers. Everyone that's put us down before, we're taking them to the World Series.
The Brewers are on fire. I love it.
Mark, no one gave your team a chance entering this year. Now you're in the NLCS. How does that feel?
I'm not sure anybody gave us a chance in the playoffs. There was so much disbelief, but these guys always believe. And special season continues.
How do you feel right now, and how proud are you of this team?
This team has more wins than any other team we've had. This manager has the highest winning percentage of any manager we've ever had, and we're going to the NLCS. Go Brewers!
Drew Olson, Dario Melendez back with you at American Family Field.
It may sound corny to some, but if you lived it the way we did, you know, Uke's presence was here, and they didn't want to let him down, you know, especially this series, because being close rivals, and, you know, I got great respect for the Cubs, believe me, great respect. That's been told many times, but it was important to these guys because it's their rival, you know, to finish the job. So, and they know Uke is smiling.
It's not just a celebration for the players, it's a celebration for the fan base that have been waiting a very long time for the Brewers to get back to the NLCS. Sal Frelick celebrating with those fans, handing out those NLCS hats, those Cubs NLCS hats on their way to Ecuador. That's where those hats are going. This is a rematch of the 2018 NLCS, Dodgers and Brewers. Brewers finished with the best record in baseball, so they get home field advantage. That series starts on Monday. This has been a blast. My voice can't take much more. There was too much cigar smoke and yelling in there, but for Drew Olson, Stephanie Sutton, our photographers AJ and Steven, producer Tyler, director Rob Simmons, everybody helping us back there. And for TJ Dysart, talking to all of the fans out in the parking lot. I'm Dario Melendez. Hope you have a great sports-filled week. This time next week, hopefully, we're talking about the Brewers heading to the World Series. You never know, and maybe my voice will be back by then. We'll see you next time on Big 12 Sports Saturday. Have a great night.